Let me introduce myself one more time. I am a Sharon's master in Korea, and my name is Choi in Korean, and also my English name is Rose, so you can call me Rose. Actually, 송이 means in Korean, we use this word when we count flowers. So I was thinking like, my name is like counting flowers. So it's like one 송이, two 송이, three 송이 like that in Korea. So wow, then maybe I can use any kind of like a flower name. So I choose the easy one, so Rose. So yeah, and have you ever seen the movie Titanic? Yeah, and the actress name, not actress, I mean the character name was Rose. So yeah, I felt the name was sound good. So all right. So let's share my PowerPoint slides. And before I started my lecture, I will let you know that I just stayed in New Zealand for 10 months because my relatives are living there, and I studied English very shortly. So maybe sometimes like I was like like that, and maybe I need some more time to remember the English words. Just sorry for that. Starting, all right. So okay. Firstly, I want to share about my story. It's my 20s. It was like 17 years ago. Wow, like a 16, 17 years ago. Yeah. Am I cute? I think it looks very young. Yeah, I was young. Yeah. But when I remind myself of my 20s, uh, sometimes it was not easy. So I call it my fierce 20s. It was literally fierce. It was not easy because uh, my parents actually, when I was young, they lived very well. And at the time in Korea, our economy was very fastly developing. So yeah, everybody was living very well. But we had a very big issue about IMF. So the Korea, like in 1997, we had a very like a nation bankrupt. How can I say? We were almost in the case. So we got a debt from IMF. So yeah, we had very serious economic crisis in Korea. So after that, it was like this time after the COVID. Yeah, 3 years passed, and I think nowadays the world economy is more serious, right? It is much more serious than 2020. I feel that. So every single item costs much more expensive than 2020. See? So it was like that. When I get into my middle school and high school, after the IMF, the economic crisis, my father's business fell down. So actually, at the time, we moved to very new, good house, but my parents had to pay the money for the house. But it was because my father's business wasn't that good. It didn't going well. It didn't go well. So my father's income was getting lower and lower, and it affected a lot to me because in Korea, actually, the private education is really, really popular. So you know it. Maybe little will know it, but yeah, private academy is really famous and it's a very common thing. So every student is going there. So I was the same. So uh, according to the school, the high school, I was going to the private academy and I was taking a general course. But you know what? In vacation time, usually during the vacation, the private academy makes more courses because students can listen to more courses. So they made like there's dinner courses, so there you can learn mathematics, English, like the Korean history, like science, everything. But it's like a dinner course, and then like in Korea, mathematics, the English and the Korean. I mean the literature is very important in the scores. So you can take those individual courses as well. So you should pay more. And every single of my friends, they were taking it. My friends all took the courses like everything they want because their parents can pay for them. But my mother told me like, I think it is not easy because she was paying a debt, she wasn't paying a mortgage loan. She was like paying for that, and our interest rate was 17%. 17%. So she told me that the interest because of interest rate and my father's income became lower. So that's why I had to take only dinner course because of the money. But except me, the other friends, when I looked them, they were very nice. They didn't have any worry except me. Yeah, I felt that. I felt that. So, since I was a teenager, so I think deep down inside me, I had a desire to become rich, and I had a dream to be rich, and I didn't want to get suffer from money. But you know what? Living my life was not easy. It was always tough. I know all of you have these kind of stories because even you didn't have these kind of experiences, and if you're not like if you didn't fall into this kind of financial crisis, I believe that you will not come here. You will not see the vision of Atomy. Money is very important, but it shouldn't be the goal. It is just a tool for us, makes us happy. So after I get into my university, actually I studied very hard. And I remember one of my private academy teacher, he gave the money for the course. He gave me the money and you can take my course with this money. So he gave me that. I remember him. And he's a kind of my yeah, I had a debt to him as well. I owned him. And it made me very sad at the time because I was just a 16 years old girl. And because of the money, I felt very sad, and also there was nothing I can do. There was nothing I could do. I was just a teenager. So after getting into the university, I started to do many part-time jobs. Here is the things that I was doing during my university. I was studying. I was also working a part-time job. So I worked in private academy. I taught English, and I worked for cafe, and I worked for flower shop. Actually, it's my auntie's flower shop in Auckland, in New Zealand. Because I've been in New Zealand, but actually, thanks to my aunties, I have two aunties there and uncle as well, and they helped me. Even though I didn't pay anything, but one of my aunties, she let me stay at her house, and the other auntie paid the school fee for me when I was in New Zealand. Thanks to them, I learned English, and now I am doing Atomy, and I am meeting many global members. So now I believe at the time I had I got hurt a lot at the time because I was very young and sensitive, and I was very nice. But thanks to them and thanks to those experiences, I think I could grab Atomy business. And these all part-time jobs made me grow up. I did many things, but I also had to study very hard because my parents couldn't pay the university fee as well. So they only paid for me like a twice during 8 semesters. Actually, it was 9 semester because I took one more semester at the vacation season. But I graduated from a University of Seoul, not Seoul National University. Some people think like, wow, Seoul, like no, it's University of Seoul. There are two different Seoul University in Korea. Seoul National University, it's like a Harvard in Korea. And then University of Seoul City, and it is also public school. So actually, our university fee was very low. Even though it was so low, my parents couldn't paid it. So I had to get a scholarship. If I couldn't get any scholarship, then I had to get that from the government for my university fee. So I was studying very hard. During 8 semesters, you know what? I got 5 semesters scholarship entirely. So I could, and the other two, like a 1 semester, my parents paid for me like a 2 semesters, and the other 1 semester, I borrowed the money from the government to pay my university fee. So it was the last year of grade. I got all A plus. I lived very, very, very hard because if I didn't live very hard, you know what? There's nothing I can do as well. I couldn't pay the money. And I will have more and more debt because of university fee. See? And if I don't work, if I don't do any part-time jobs, there's no living cost for me. I had to go to the school, so there would be a transportation fee, and I had to pay my mobile. I had to eat out because my school was very far from my house. It took almost 2 hours in one way. 4 hours. It's like commuting 4 hours. Going to school, 2 hours, 2 hours. Going back home, 2 hours every day. So transportation fee, and I had to eat, I had to drink coffee, and sometimes I was a student. It's a university student. I had to enjoy with my friends. Everything needs money. So I have to earn my own money. And then I get into the company. So I previously worked for Samsung Insurance Company. Like Lizel introduced me. I was a sales coaching manager, and I earned money there. Actually, income was quite good. But you know what? It's this is all story of my 20s. But actually, when I was working for this company, my mother got a lung cancer, and my father got a heart stroke twice. And my mother got operation and 6 months anti-cancer therapy. She recovered. She looked like recovered. But after 1 year and a half, her lung cancer occurred again. She got it again. And at the time, the doctor told her that she couldn't get any operation because it was already all the cancer cells are already all on her chest. So she had to take anti-cancer therapy, like a targeted anti-cancer therapy. So she has been taking a targeted anti-cancer medicine for 7 years. You know what? Thankfully, she's now very good. When she took the CT or when she took like X-rays or when she get any kind of MRI, doctor told her that her lung cancer cells are very hard to find. It's very small and they're almost removed. But she changed the medicine twice. But at first time, when she took targeted anti-cancer medicine, for 3 years, the medicine, her body was compromised. So the medicine worked. Not, it didn't work at all. So she had to change the medicine. And at the time, I recommend Hemohim very powerfully to her. And she took Hemohim. And she told me that after a month, 송이, I could work. I mean, she can work, but I could work very powerfully. I could feel energy with my legs after taking Hemohim. She told me that. So I believe because thanks to Hemohim, the Hemohim helped her therapy. I believe that because she told me that I could feel the energy with my legs after taking Hemohim. So anyway, both of my parents, they were very sick. So because of that, their retirement was coming and they couldn't earn money because they were sick. So I had to give the money for them. So I was earning my own money and the income was not that good. Income was not that bad. It was actually good, but still I didn't have any kind of hope. It was my 20s. My mother sick, my father sick. I had to pay money for my family. And I didn't believe that I could get married before meeting my husband because I thought nobody would marry me because I didn't have any money for them. You know what? Marriage is a kind of reality. If I don't have anything, especially in Korea, you know what? Everything is getting expensive. And you know what? Nowadays, even my age, I'm actually 35 with my international age. I will be soon 36 2 months later. Anyways, I'm over 30. I'm over 35. But still, half of my friends are not marrying in Korea. You know what? It's because they are giving up. They cannot afford living together. They cannot afford apart from their parents because if they are not marrying and if they live with their parents, then they can live very comfortably. They can live very comfortably with their parents. They don't have to pay for the house rent. They don't have to think about the living costs like food, like taxes. But if you got married, you have to buy a house or you have to pay for the rent. You know what? Korea, 20s and 30s in Korea, it is not easy to pay for those things. And because there is nothing they can do. Yeah. So, so I had very big desire inside, deep inside me. I want to become rich and I want to live very well and I want no more suffering from money. That's why I started this business because I convinced about Atomy. This business can change my life. Atomy business can change my life. That's why I am doing this business. But at first time, actually, the guy on my left, he is my husband. Yeah, actually, yeah, my husband. Before we got married, when he was my boyfriend, he told me about Atomy, and he told me that I think you have to do this business with my mother, boyfriend's mother. How do you feel it? My boyfriend was telling me that I had to work with my boyfriend's mother. You know what? It is not easy. At first time, like, what? We are not even married. We are not even married. Then you want me work with your mother? How could you do that like that? And at first time, I was a little bit biased about our business. I was biased about network marketing, even though I was coaching about sales skills. But I thought that network marketing is a different area. I thought that people will not like it. I was thinking like that, and I am not the person who can do this kind of business. I thought that, but you know what? It's because it's because I was giving up everything because I couldn't find any hope when I was young. I was always felt the reality war, like the reality was like the ceiling. I mean, the ceiling was blocking me when I wanted to go up. There was always ceiling, the reality, my family, my mother's disease, my father's sickness, everything. So I was giving up myself as well. I was thinking like, I am not that kind of person. I cannot be successful in any kind of area. I cannot do anything. I thought that actually. But after meeting Atomy and after starting this business, now I am believe in myself. I can do anything. I can be a successful person. I can become an imperial master in Atomy. Even though I am not doing Atomy, I can become successful in any kind of area because Atomy business makes me grow up. My mind had changed through Atomy business. But at first time, I rejected to do this business. But my boyfriend at that time, he continuously giving me information and he never stops persuading me. Now I am very thankful to him because I am so happy to do this business and I am really, really uh, grateful about my life because his mother, my mother-in-law, she is in a leaders club. I finally felt how can I say? There's no obstacles. The obstacles is in my mind. I was making my own obstacles. I didn't have to, I shouldn't do like that. But I was like that. I was I believe I was very optimistic, but actually I was not optimistic at all. But with Atomy, I has changed a lot. And now I believe that I can succeed. And I believe that I can make my partners succeed in this business as well. I am very convinced about it because I was in the system and I am making many successful people in this area, in this business. So at the first time, I shared some pictures about our product. That's the first reason that I could start our business. I rejected 3 years. I rejected to do this business for 3 years, but I was rejecting, but I was using product for 3 years. And after 3 years, like, I am still using Atomy products. And at the time I was living alone and I was purchasing every single, the daily necessity in my home. So, I am using product. The price is good. The quality is good. And people are talking to me. Your skin is glowing. Your skin looks so good. Product is so good. Then I think I can make consumer like me because products are working by themselves. So that is my first reason to choose to do this business. And this is in my 20s. As you can see, my skin tone was very dark, as you can see. And okay, my skin tone was like the bricks just behind me. But my friend, you know what? The skin color is not a matter. You know what? Looking fresh and looking brighter, you can make your skin glow and look brighter. You know what? But after using our products, my skin changed a lot as well. So here, my skin texture wasn't that even. Actually, it was very scaly, but it was like 15 years ago. The camera pixel was very low. So actually my skin was much, it was worse. It was worse. I have many breakups and it was very scaly and uneven and it looked very darker. But after using Atomy, actually it renewed to the Fame, but before the Fame, its name was like Atomy Skincare 6 System. I used that and then I used evening care. My skin changed with Atomy skincare products. Can you feel the difference? My skin is glowing. My skin texture looks very soft and supple. And it was very even. And makeup, it fits very well. Thanks to Atomy skincare products. And you should believe the power of our products. This is our critical weapon to your consumers and to your potential business members, right? So, and then I listened to one lecture from Chairman Park Han-gil, and he did this lecture, life scenario. And I didn't realize that I was a person who had a lot of dreams before listening to this lecture because I had a lot of desire and I had a lot of dreams, because of the reality. I thought if I looked it, I will be frustrated. I thought like that. I would be frustrated. That frustration made me burying my dream deep inside me. So I never looked back my dreams. I buried it. And I never desired anything because of the money. It was in my 20s, not now. But Chairman Park Hang-il told us that people cannot become rich. You know why? Because they didn't think about being a rich. They don't want to become a rich. They just want, but they don't think about being a rich. It was like, wow, very shocking. And I thought, wow, he is right. I thought I cannot be a successful person. I cannot be a rich. I cannot do anything. I was thinking like that. But his lecture gives me a hope. But at first time, when I listened to him, the reality is not easy. He can say that because he is a kind of different person, but I am not the first time. And the second time, I thought like that. Yeah, he is a kind of different person, but if I can be the person like he is saying, it will be so good. If I can be successful, it will be so good. And later, when I listen to him again, is it possible? Can I? Can I become a rich? Is it really possible? And then later, I think he maybe, maybe maybe I can become rich and maybe I can be successful through Atomy. And now I am so convinced I can be successful. I can be an imperial master and I can make any people successful in this business because Atomy can make us do it. This business system makes people growing up, and this business system is like it is owning its own structure, so it can help the other people can successful, other people can succeed. So now I am very full of my dreams. I am always seeking for my own dreams. So I'm going to share about my story. Yeah, this is what I really want to do. Purchasing everything that I want to have without worrying of money, without worrying of price tag. Every time I am purchasing the products, I always checking the price tag. But just only one day, going to the department store or just going to the online shopping mall, purchasing everything that I really want to purchase without any limitations. That's what I really want to do because sometimes when I visit the brand, I mean the clothes brand that I really like, I want to purchase this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I really like all of them, but I should pick one. You know what? It is not easy. Even though I pick one, if the price tag doesn't tell me you shouldn't buy it, that I cannot pick it, you know? You may have this kind of experiences, right? Everyone here. But if I become Imperial Master, then maybe just one day I can shop not looking the price tag, right? That's what I really want to do in my life at once. And when I was like searching for the internet, surfing for the internet, I found this resort, and it's the world's first five-star undersea hotel. Its name is Poseidon Undersea Hotel. It's down undersea, like a 12 meters down from Fiji Island. So you can visit here as well. And it costs a lot. So it's like a $30,000 for 1 week for two people staying there. Like $15,000 for one person staying for 1 week. So it costs a lot. But you know what? Undersea hotel? Wow. In my life, maybe once I can experience it. And also, I know in Europe, there are many the old castles there, and I found these castles through the Google. I really want to borrow this castle, and I want to have some kind of party with my partners and like a tour in Europe together with my partners. Is there any jobs that you can go to Europe together and having like a borrowing the castle and having a tour all together? Very expensive tour with your like a very close friend or family? Is there any job like that? Maybe you can do alone, just with your own family, but with your friends, with your beloved ones, every people. If I become Imperial Master, maybe there will be my partners who are Crown Masters, who are Royal Masters, who are Star Masters, who are Sharon's Masters. They will be earning money with me, that they can visit Europe together for a month, for 2 months, for 3 months. It doesn't matter, right? We can enjoy together our life. Atomy is not a business succeeding alone. Atomy is a business that you can make the other people succeed together with you. And I already told you that I've been in New Zealand and my relatives are living in Auckland in North Island. But Queenstown is very pretty city, very beautiful city in South Island. And when I first visit there, I fell in love with the city, and I really want to have my own second home in Queenstown, so that my relatives in Auckland also can visit here, use the house, because my aunties helped me a lot. So I always want to borrow my own second house to my relatives free, also free to my friends and the other family. And if my brother line, my partners, my sponsors want to visit New Zealand, then I can tell them, you can use my second house. You can visit there. Or I can I can serve you there. I can serve you a lamb. You know, New Zealand lamb is very delicious there. So I downloaded New Zealand house application and I searched for the house and I found this house. It looks so good, isn't it? So it's in Queenstown, and I also have the address here, like Peninsula Road, Kelvin Heights, Queenstown here. I Master, I think I can. Oh, right? This is my life scenario. But the most important reason that I started this business is this one, my parents' living cost. my parents are still sick. Their health isn't that good. So they had well they get better, but actually they have potential, how can I say, risk inside them, because my father already had heart stroke twice, and my mother still have lung cancer, even though it is getting it was getting smaller, but it is still inside. So she needs caring. I hope that they cannot be stressed out with because of the money. So I must succeed in this business. So I really want to pay for their own living costs, and I want to be their pension because they didn't prepare. I am not the only child. I had older brother, but actually his situation isn't that good as well. So I really want to help him as well. And I owned a lot of people in my life, so I want to pay them. I want to pay back them because my aunties helped me, my teacher helped me, my friends, many people helped me a lot. And also, my mother-in-law, she is helping me a lot as a sponsor, but as a family, she is always supporting me. They're my parents-in-law and they're my parents because they are already almost successful in this Atomy business. I could feel, I could see the vision of our business because within my family, someone is already earning money and someone is already become successful with this business. So I could become more convinced through them. And they are still supporting me. Can you imagine if my parents-in-law become imperial master and I and my husband become imperial master? How do you think it? This is the vision. You know what? Just my mother-in-law become imperial master, then our family's life will be totally different. And I am becoming I become imperial master. If I become imperial master, not just my family, I can help my parents, I can help also my brother, I can help my relatives living abroad, and also my in-laws family. We can live well together, all together. Your house family become successful through you. If you are successful in this business, you can change your family, you can change your relatives, you can help your friends. This is the business like that. So you can protect your own family as well. The Atomy is the only tool for me. It is the only way to protect my parents' retirement. They're like their life. I mean, they're already over 60. They are almost 70. That's why I have to succeed in this business. But if I am still working for the company, do you think that I can help them? No, it is not easy. Do you think if maybe I can help them, but do you think I can prepare for my own life? Do you think I can raise my own children? No. There are too many people I have to protect, and Atomy can protect them. So you should grab this business. You must be eager to do it, and its marketing plan makes it possible. I am not going to explaining about all marketing plan, But just shortly, if you're not still understanding our marketing plan, you should first study our marketing plan. If you cannot explain it, you are not seeing our vision clearly. You are still consumer. If you cannot understand properly about our marketing plan, you are just an auto consumer. General commission, it is the reason why we can get a residual income. You know why? It's consumer oriented and unlimited accumulation, unlimited stage, right? A level, and then globally, unlimited accumulation globally, like this Zoom meeting. And also, there is a maximum. With these 4 reasons, general commission makes our income passive. It is a passive income. It's a systematic income. And also, if you truly understand mastership bonus, you will be convinced about your success. The reason why everybody can succeed is in mastership bonus. So let me say about this. Okay, we have 7 different masterships in Atomy. At first time, sales master, the point value is needed, right? So Diamond, Sharon, Star, they have to make two other different members, right? Two in your left, 2 in your right. You should make the other people successful. So when you become Imperial Master, your downline members over 1,457 people are already getting money from Atomy. So this is the vision. So I am making my own team as well. I am searching for my own crews, like Koreans and global members as well. So I am just let them know our vision and products. This we are doing. So this is what I really want to tell you. Just be convinced about our business. Atomy is a tool for your success and also the tool for protecting your family. So believe Atomy. Thank you for listening.